Well, here we are. It's 9:22 a.m. This is day 3 of self-isolation, home working thing during the coronavirus pandemic. As I'm sure you may have seen on the last video if you tuned in, I presented to you a video diary of my friend Josie's day in the life. As we're all aware, coronavirus has kind of taken over our lives. It's a very scary time actually, on a serious level. It's something I've never experienced in my lifetime. As I'm sure many of us have not experienced this before. It's very tragic. There's a lot of lives being lost to it, and I'm sure there are a lot of families and people across the world who are affected by it. But we're all trying to do our bit. We're all trying to self-isolate and keep the disease away and stop the spread of the virus. So I'm here today to just document my day, I guess. I thought it'd be quite interesting to see the difference between different countries and how they're dealing with it. So as you know, Spain is on complete lockdown, so my friend Josie, she pretty much cannot leave her flat unless for emergencies, and there's police sort of looking after the situation, so they'll fine you if you're out when you shouldn't be, which is quite a scary thing really. Whereas here in the UK, it's a little more, I wouldn't say relaxed, because we're still taking it quite seriously, but we don't have any enforcement on this situation yet. There's no police going around telling you can't walk around. It's all sort of advice and encouragement to stay away from social situations, which I guess we are all kind of doing. A lot of shops, a lot of pubs, etc. have all started to close. Schools are starting to close, I think from today onwards, or on Monday. It's currently Friday. So I work for a university. My office is actually closing after today. They've already started implementing home workers so that we can get into it slowly. So yeah, without further ado, let's start my day. I better log on and check my emails. Okay, right then, it is 10:34. It's time for a break. It's time for breakfast. I haven't even had breakfast yet. What am I doing? I need food. 2 minutes, let's get breakfast. So one thing that is quite difficult about home working, 2 secs. One thing that's quite difficult, as my friend alluded in the last video, is taking breaks. Very difficult to, I know it sounds silly, we can all take a break, it's not hard, but when you're not in your work environment or in an office, for example, you don't have the social cues to take a break. So you'll just sit there for hours, just tottering away on your laptop or whatever. And then before you know it, nearly an hour and a half has passed by and you haven't actually done anything. So yeah, it's really funny how it differs when you're at home. It is the lack of social cues. So I'm trying my best to get on top of it, because I don't think it makes you feel good in the long run. It is quite important to follow scheduled breaks and fuel your body, etc. So it's 10:38 currently. So I guess I'll maybe have lunch in maybe 2 or 3 hours. I usually have lunch around 12:30, 1 o'clock when I'm actually in the office. So I'm gonna aim for that time frame. So yeah, check in a little later. So one thing I'm kind of loving a little bit about home working, I can just dance, I can sing, I can just sing to my heart's content. It's great. Can't do that in the office. Can't do it. One challenge about home working, which is quite interesting, is the IT computer aspect. So it's been a little challenging trying to get everything to work. It's very slow. I'm finding myself not being very productive because everything takes 10 million hours to complete. So wish me luck. Back to it. Okay, life update. It is 12:53 to be precise. I'm now taking a quick lunch break. It is going to have to be quick because update, my work laptop is ready to be collected. So that's an exciting update. I'm literally just going to whack on a pot noodle, trusty pot noodle. And then, yeah, I need to shoot off to work. It's about a 20-minute walk from my house, so it's not too far. And then, yeah, fingers crossed, the laptop will work fine. I will finally have a decent workstation. So yeah, just gonna have some lunch and check in later. Oh, she's back. She's back in action. She's got the goods. So, got a headset, got a mouse mat. Look at that, I've even got a little tote bag. And finally, the laptop. Time to set this up in 1, 2, woo. So we almost made it to the end. Oh. Lose my marbles here. We almost made it to the end. I thought I had everything perfect set up, but now I cannot get that monitor to connect to this laptop. Not happening, not happening. So it's 3:04 now. It's been quite a productive day actually. I got some emails done. I've been into my office. I've had a good little adventure there. It was quite nice to see some of my work colleagues for the last time before we all part ways for the foreseeable future. So yeah, I think I might have a little snack now, and then I kind of only have an hour or so left, and then I don't have to work anymore. We had an update today that our work hours are basically being reduced by quite a bit, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It does make sense because we're quite limited at home, so there's not so much we can do. I'll get a lie in, which is a plus, so quite happy about that. But yeah, so that's the sitch. It's been an interesting day. I'm just going to finish off some emails and then I'll check in a little later in my evening. Good evening all. So it is 6:20 p.m. approximately. I've been lying on my bed for the last hour, I'm not gonna lie. I've been pretty lazy. This is probably the comfiest I've been all day. It's very hard being sat on your dining room table as your office chair all day. Not about that life. So yeah, I probably better move now if I'm honest. I think I'm gonna go make some tea, I'm kinda hungry. Breaking news, by the way, in the last hour in regards to coronavirus. The UK, Boris Johnson, has finally actually ordered all pubs, leisure centres, gyms and restaurants and cafes to close. Yeah, we are nearing lockdown status. It is pending very much. Keep you updated on that. For now, food. Good evening, video. It's just approaching 9:30 p.m. I think the last time I checked in, I was just cooking some food. I've just been chilling, to be honest, on the sofa for a little while. I'm actually in the middle of editing this video. There she is. There she is. So yeah, I'm just about to start the process. Imported all these clips, took forever. That's one thing about video editing that no one ever tells you. Import times! The time it takes to import clips into a software, oh, ridiculous, ridiculous. So anyway, I'm gonna be pretty busy for the evening now, so thought I'd sign it off here really. Yeah, it's been an interesting day in self-isolation / home working. I guess I've had a pretty productive day, surprisingly. I feel like the adrenaline is still going a little bit with like this whole new situation because it's so new and just kind of adapting to everything. I have a feeling it might wear off maybe in a week's time, but we'll wait and see. One thing I've taken away from today is the importance of keeping busy as much as you can. I think that's one of the main things that will keep us all sane during the coronavirus pandemic. So yeah, that's where we're at. It's been a funny old week. We survived it. I'll be interested to see how next week goes. I'm sure I'll check in with another update. But yeah, I'm gonna sign off for now. Thanks for watching.